hostage situation where the person makes the person get down on their knees, you can still do the same exact technique, the finger locking technique and the kotegeshi, the wrist turning technique also. It doesn't matter, so keep practicing these two techniques, but I want you to practice them in different angles and different positions. That way you have one or two techniques that are working really good for you. You don't have to think about, what technique to use. So when I'm in this position here, in the hostage position, I will take the gun this way and then manipulate the weapon back this way. Here and here. Tap them back, go about 20, and rock them. Again, slow motion. Clear the weapon, pull him down, his head is right there. You tap him, go about 20, you rock him. Take the weapon away. Very important again to clear the weapon. Even though you're in a kneeling position, you can still turn your body and turn your head. Alright, now again, we're using this weapon. It could be used, a smaller weapon could be used, and you'd have to manipulate the hand instead of the weapon. So again, turn, finger lock position, put the person down to the ground. As he comes down to the ground, you tap forward by 20, take him down. One more time. You tap triple 117 also. Take the weapon away. Manipulate the weapon. Clear it in a safe direction. Make sure no innocent bystanders are around, or any of your partners or teammates. Now, if you can't clear the weapon that way, you're going to use kotegeshi again. You're going to clear the weapon to the inside, this way. Take the person straight down. Take the weapon away. Get to your feet. Manipulate him over. In this position. Put that weapon away. Secure it in a position where you will get your gun out or cuffs and cuff the person in a cuffing position. You're going to clear the weapon to the inside, this way. Take the person straight down. Take the weapon away. Get to your feet. Manipulate him over. In this position. Put that weapon away. Secure it in a position where you will get your gun out or cuffs and cuff the person in a cuffing position. Again, we're going to do these techniques over again in a live ammo demonstration, so you can see that these techniques do work. Okay? Okay, another hostage situation that you may face is one where the person is behind and the person is pointing the gun straight out in front of the person this way, in this position. What you're going to do is you're going to manipulate trigger warmer 11, trigger warmer 10 on the elbow. And what you're going to do is, if this ever happens to you, you should have a signal with your partner and talk this over in the radio car before this ever happens to you. Many times communication is lost when something like this occurs, and it's very important to be able to communicate with your partner no matter who he is on that particular shift. Okay. So again, the weapon comes in, points at your partner. You're going to take the weapon and manipulate it on 10-11, causing pain in the arm and the elbow. Pull it out, and you can break the arm, dislocate the arm in this position. If you don't want to dislocate the arm in this position, you can drop down in this position, throw him over your back. If you know jiu-jitsu or judo. Here, break, take the weapon away, drop, throw him over, hit him on spleen 21, put your heel anywhere in the face, is fine. Sometimes there's a disparity in height, and sometimes the weapon is underneath the person's arm this way, and you hear, same thing. You lock into this position. Dislocate the person's arm, and from here you could throw him and take him over this way using a sotomaki komi move. Dislocating the person's arm, this position. Take the weapon away and safe. Lock in. Dislocate the person's arm. Throw the person over. Flip. Locking into this position, dislocating his arm, taking the weapon away. Lock in on 10 and 11. Wheel the person over. Careful with the person's arm. Didn't break there. Dislocate the arm here. Take the weapon away. Sometimes the person that's taking the hostage will put the gun to the person's head here, here, here. We don't know where they're going to put the gun on the person's head. In this position, it's very important to understand that speed and 100% commitment to the technique is important if you think that person is going to shoot you in the head. All right. Okay, with the weapon behind me, behind my head, your hands are up. Smack the weapon back to that person's head here, causing a disturbance to his face. You turn and then you lock into that position. Pull the person down to the ground. As you can hear when I raise my hand up and I smash that person in the head, you can hear that gun hitting Sensei George's face when I do that position. Okay? So the gun comes up, you smack the person in the head, and you whip the person around. It's like an Ikkyo move in Aikido. Very slowly, hands come up, take that weapon, smash him in the face, pull his elbow up, and turn, and show the gun in the safe direction. If the gun is a little bit more forward, say here, Your hands come up. You're going to hook the weapon to this position. Drop into the Sakyo position. Put him down. Lock his elbow up and turn his wrist. If the hand hooks, you grab, turn into him, strike him with the weapon. Make sure the gun's pointing towards him. Take the weapon out, pull him down, get into cuffing position. It's a hooking position. Get your head back. You can also headbutt him with your own head once that weapon goes that way. Turn it, manipulate it, and take the weapon and stick it back into him. Try to hit spleen 21, gallbladder 24, heart 1, whatever works for you. Take the weapon out, pull him down, the cuffing position.